Hello, everybody. Yeah, technical issues I've had. Sorry about that. Let's get the comments up. Uh, yeah, people are obviously been saying hello before, but then also putting out a video saying I'm not coming on. So, yeah, what's going on now? You're doing my live stream, just trying to get people's names up. Obviously, it's all messed up now, and obviously I came in the chat somewhere and said hi. And obviously now, yeah, it's live. So hopefully this is everyone coming through now. The comments. Uh, yeah, the title of the live stream: No More Mr. Vault. Well, Mr. Vault has been eaten by my dog. He's the second victim. So just let me get all these names up. Whoever's in the chat, probably getting loads of different same name up loads of times. Technical issues, and it came on from last week. I had a after party, didn't we? A live chat for members only, and after that, I closed it, but I pressed something wrong, and yeah, something went wrong with my screen, like you seen on me probably video I put up a minute ago. So yeah, Mr. Vault had been eaten, so there's no Mr. Vault at the moment. Hello, Jackie. Are you there, Jackie?
No, I'm just crap together.
You're putting something back together. You're breaking up there a bit.
Right, can you hear me better?
I can now, yeah.
Right, basically, I'm just getting all my stuff together, and then I'm going to be on the computer in a minute.
Yeah, no
Because it was like a case of, oh, right, it's not coming on, so I thought, I'll stuff it, I'll stay upstairs then, I can't be on. I've got things to do downstairs, but doesn't mean I've got to move.
Yeah. Also, I've got to admit, I've not been great. I've been on crutches. On
what the hell have you been doing now?
Yeah, on Thursday, met up with Mr. Walt and a few others. My dog ate him, and yeah, lucky enough, he just came out with a bleeding arm. And here he is to tell the story. But before it goes on with your story, you're like, mate, welcome in. I'm sorry.
Doggy bit me.
He's out here. He's out there. He's out there. It's not your friend, or I should say.
In the doghouse, is he then?
Yeah.
Should we show him now, or should we keep him in suspense?
I'm just saying about my walking sticks that I met up with you.
Oh yeah, you do your sorry story first, and then I'll do mine.
Then yeah, I met up with you. My dog ate you. I've got my first aid kit out for him.
Yay!
So I sorted him out, or he sorted himself out, should I say? And yeah, we went
myself right out, folks.
That's when he could. That's when he could. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went out that night. Hit a couple of locations. The first location was great. Done that, and as I left, I jumped down a wall a little bit too high. Yeah, it was all right for about a minute, and then all of a sudden, the pain hit me, and basically Jordan and Luke had to carry me back to the car. I had my one arm around each other, and basically, yeah, I was getting took to the car. And that night, when I got home, I couldn't walk.
Oh, sorry, my eyes are itching.
Oh, don't worry, it is painful. It does sound painful. It was. Makes anyone's eyes water, Matt. Yeah, so I couldn't walk for the last till Friday. Friday, I've got Richard to come down. He gave us a hiking stick. After that, explore abandoned landscapes. There he is in the house. Came down and gave us a pair of crutches. I didn't go to hospital because it happened on Thursday. On Friday, I'd say about 60% of the pain went, but I still couldn't walk. And yeah, I just eased off for a bit, left it another day, see what happened. There's no swelling. It just started bruising up quite bad, and yeah, ended up getting my hands on some crutches, and yeah, been using them. But look, no crutches at all, and I'll show you me walking. It's not great, but yeah, at least I can take steps without the crutches at the moment. But it is painful on my feet. Oh. So yeah, that's I don't want any sympathy. It's my own fault for doing what I did, jumping off a bit too high. It's probably because I used to be able to do it all the time. Was a kid, same kid, 16 to about 20. I used to jumping off things to die and rolling up out and all that. But obviously, my body's older. I put a bit more weight on there since then, even though I've lost a lot of weight now. And my body can't take it. So, yeah, lesson learned. Lucky enough, I even said to Matt, I thought, I've broken my legs or my feet. He went, no, it would have been swollen up otherwise. So, fair enough.
Well, if you can feel your feet, they're generally not broken as well. So, yeah.
And you, Mr. Volt, yeah, what do you think of my beast now? He's been all right with you in the past.
He'd been all right and said hello and all that, but I must have approached him slowly and carefully and from the side. But this time, I just went, all right, Caesar, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Like, all right. And I was like, went towards him, like, out with my hand so he could sniff me, like, all right. And he just sort of started baring his teeth and he just went, and lunged out. And I put my arm instinctively in the way to kind of block him, you know, but he bit onto the arm. And as you can see.
Yeah. Let me get you on full screen. Sorry about that.
Yeah. That's the biggest hole, which is where I think one of his fangs went into. And these are just the marks of his front teeth where they kind of scraped. But that went right in.
You reckon that is the bottom one of his teeth? Or the top part?
It could be the top part, because if I was like that, it was coming from the top down in.
Right, yeah.
I think he actually hooked on like that.
Yeah, you know? From the top downwards.
From the top, yeah.
But obviously he didn't get the bottom part on you.
So, yeah, it's all right, though. But when I was playing with it, you could see it was right open. You could see it sort of squidging about open, like, you know, it was proper, went in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It only really hurt between the night it was done and the next night. And then, to be honest, then it's just one of those like slight aches, you know, hasn't been too bad.
So yeah, I've got to be careful with my dog now. And
so up yours, Caesar.
He's out there. Yeah, door's open, but he's not came in yet.
I still can't get over those shits in your back garden. They're like fucking horse turds, man. They're literally like
Jesus, must be a bloke.
Like horse. Yeah.
Oh, there's even more now, because obviously I can't get out to sort them out. So yeah, as soon as I can, that's getting all cleaned up. Yeah. But having a big dog like that, you get big turds.
Is that what they call it these days? Oh, shit.
Yeah, Liam says your climbing was a bit off Friday. Yeah.
Muzzle time, Will. Not for me. Muzzle time, Caesar. Careful. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the second time now, and my daughter said she'll come round. I said, don't, not yet. not while he's like that. I have got a cage for him, and if anyone comes round now, I'll be putting him in there for sure.
It's a
I
shame. I
yeah, I
mean, but
don't like him in the cage. Know what I mean?
better eat bit me than a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah.
he's just an idiot at times. You weren't even near the food or anything like that either.
They defend their territory, don't they? I'm coming to your front door. You know, he doesn't quite recognize me, and I'm coming too fast, and I'm in his face, and I'm in his space. So, you know, it's kind of like some dogs will cower away, some will be friendly, and some will attack. You know, and that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
As soon as he hear that little growl, that's it. I knew to go for his collar, and it all happened so quick.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, he'd bitten me long before you even realized what was going on, and then you grabbed him. You know, yeah.
yeah, like you say, I grabbed him as soon as I could, but obviously his weight. It's a dog de Bordeaux, supposed to be basically a mastiff dog. A bull mastiff.
B says something interesting there. She says sometimes they bite when they're in pain, so they're just like skitty reactions. So you want to just make sure there's nothing going on with him, because dogs are good at hiding illness and hiding, you know, stuff. So yeah.
I don't know.
With a dog as big as him, if he decided to start munching on my arm, we would have had a job getting him off, and yeah, it could have meant big problems. Yeah.
I'm just thinking if he's getting old now, and if his head turns a bit psycho on me, I'll have big problems. Yeah.
Or if he turns on you, mate, you will unfortunately have to do the
unthinkable
sad thing.
Yeah, it'd either be me or him, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Will, we're getting rid of you. We've had enough of you.
Yeah, the Tyson, the Caesar show next week. Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, but at least he knows you, and he's good with you, but he's just not good with others. You know, he's a bit like my mate Steve's dog. You know, he was little bit skitty. You know, and he didn't like strangers. I mean, he would kind of put up with you, you know, and kind of sometimes he'd come over and you'd be able to touch him. But if you touched him in the wrong place he didn't like on his neck or somewhere that you wouldn't even aware would be a problem, he'd snap at you, you know. And he caught me once, you know, I was just like trying to stroke his neck or something, and he didn't like it. He just snapped at me. And then another time I said, I was playing with his ball, so I threw his ball for him and he went for it. And then like he brought his ball back, and then I went to pick the ball up to throw it for him again, and because I touched that ball, he fucking went for me.
Yeah,
you know. So yeah, and that dog's no longer with us now. But I mean, you know, some dogs are like this. It's weird. I mean, I've not had dogs that have behaved badly like that with people. They behave badly with other dogs, but not with people. But it can be quite stressful if you're around other people and you're thinking, shit, I've got to keep my dog away from these people, or you muzzle them, you know. Yeah.
But even my son, obviously his son's alright with him, but if he turns on my son one day, that's it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Family a priority.
The smaller the person he gets hold of, the more damage you'll do. That's the trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might have to consider muzzling him if people are coming round, like, you know.
Yeah, like say muzzle, cage, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, just you know, for his safety, because you don't want to end up, you know. I mean, I'm not the sort of person who would say like, all right, you'll have to fucking get that dog put down. But if it wasn't me and it was somebody else and they went that, you know, they could order that dog to be destroyed. So,
yeah, I'm all looking beautiful again. Thanks for the comment.
for both of your safeties, so that you're all good. Yeah, you might need to, you know.
Yeah, when it's a bit
take measures, isn't it? Yeah.
I hope I don't have to.
I hope so too.
Angel, yeah, she was up here in Manchester as well. I seen her. She's cool. She kept me company in the car when Matt went and everyone else went on the explores, and I was punished not to. Punch himself. Basically, we got there and they said, "Can you get out and do it?" I went, "I don't know till I stand up." Stood up. No, couldn't do it. Couldn't even stand up. Yeah.
Yeah, not too sure that I'm with you on that one, Gothic. Well, not at the moment. I see what you mean. Don't risk it. If you really feel he's not safe, then you know what's best. But, you know, right now, it's not a problem. He knows that there could be a problem, but it's not something he has to deal with right now.
No, he's not.
You know,
he's not losing it in his mind. My dog. It's not me losing it yet. Yeah, I hope.
No,
But
just the owner.
It's just been defensive a bit too much for some reason now. Yeah.
Unfortunately, if we could read dogs' minds, we'd be sorted. But maybe, maybe a checkup at the vets might be a good go-to.
And what you don't know as well, especially with a place like yours, and tell me if I'm wrong on this, right? He's a big dog. He's behind a metal gate. And being the size he is, people are going to try and wind him up to see what he'll do behind that gate because he can't get to them. Now, is he sensitized to kids teasing him through the gate? And he sees me as a stranger through the gate. So he's like, right, I got you now. Fucking have that. Yeah. Is there any of that going on? Kids teasing him, winding him up, throwing things through to try and stir him
none
up?
of that. No.
Okay.
The kids walk past. The kids walk past and then he goes woof and they run and that's it. They don't come nowhere near again.
Well, there you go. See, but even he's associating the kids with fuck off. So he's treated me like maybe I'm one of those kids I always tell to fuck off. Now that kid's encroaching on my territory. You know what I mean? If you see, maybe from that point of view, he's kind of like, well, I always tell them to fuck off and they fuck off. So I keep telling them to fuck off and they still fuck off. But this time, one of them didn't fuck off. He came right up to me and so I bit him, you know?
I don't know because I've got a neighbour there. He sees the neighbour all the time, gets in and out of the car. Some days,
the neighbour. Yeah.
Some days he don't even bother. Some days he barks at him. Just depends what mood he's in. And even my neighbours came up to him and stroked him while I weren't there.
Oh, that's not clever. If something happens.
I know, he knows that, but he says it's all right sometimes with me. I went, yeah, but just
not safe.
Be careful, yeah,
You might need to put a sign there or something because if he's out and somebody touches him and they get bit, you need to put a warning like "Don't touch the dog."
Yeah,
or,
got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could, if you think somebody's going to reach in and he's there, instead of having those bars, go and get some chicken mesh and
pull it. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
People can't get their hands in and fingers in.
Well, if they stick the fingers in, that's their own fault anyway.
Yeah, they shouldn't be touching a stranger's dog anyway.
The mesh is there for a reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
Know what I mean? To keep people's hands out. If they stick their fingers through it, it's their own,
But some people are stupid, though.
Very easy for somebody to see a dog. Well,
I think I need that sign, Mitch. Yeah. I think you need that one.
Yeah. When you see a dog and they're just sitting there, you sometimes think it's all right to stroke them, but with some dogs it's not. And the trouble is, you reach your arm in to stroke a dog or reach your hand in like that. If he gets you, you can't get out. You can't get your fucking hand back. So you're in a bit of a situation there. Yeah. Yeah, if you put a sign outside your house, say beware of the dog, it may bite, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it may be used against you. I would maybe a sign that says don't pet or feed the dog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Don't say why, just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A killer rabbit. We used to have a rabbit that used to growl at you.
Mm.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. They can.
Is that your back door so the postman doesn't come around that way, does he?
Hey, what? Whose back door are you talking about?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's all right. I don't want to see your back door. But does the postman always knock twice? No. Does the postman always come around the front? Oh, that sounds wrong too, doesn't it? Yeah.
My God, he's digging a hole.
Yeah, it just sticks it through. The dog don't even go for it.
Does
he lift the dog?
The dog don't even bother with mail.
He doesn't bother with mails, right? Yeah, we'll just give him a shovel later.
Yeah.
I wish it would destroy all the junk mail that comes through.
Yeah, you need to teach him to do that.
Because he doesn't destroy your back
It's
door.
Johnny Fart Pants, folks.
Hey, hello, Johnny.
Hello there.
We know a song about that, don't we?
Wait, Matt, have you got any eyes?
Eyes.
Eyes.
Oh, Dave's back door's fine.
Hang on, I've just got to say something. Hang on. Oh no! Oh no! It's all gone wrong. Matt, what I was going to say was, have you got? Right, this is a joke between me and Matt, and anybody else who's in the know. Matt, do you want one of these?
We can't see it. Let's get it back up.
Yeah. Would you like ice? Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I've got a smaller one if you want. Is that all right?
I'll be back in a minute. I'm coming on my computer.
Sorry, folks, private joke.
Yeah,
no, it was pretty mental.
It was. I thought you might have been. Yeah.
No, not that.
No, I know. I've seen a video of it. Nice cubes. Yeah.
They seemed like a bunch of tops. Oh, sorry. What?
No, go on.
What are you saying, John?
Your feet, did you land feet down, like ball of your feet down?
Yeah. Well, ball and flat.
Yeah. Now,
were your knees bent?
Yeah, bent my knees and all that. It's just like a big slap, basically.
I know you haven't gone to the hospital yet.
Check my bones out.
Right, because I happen to know someone who did the same thing off a very low wall, and they had the same thing like you're doing now, and they actually had broken their bones in their feet.
Yeah.
And they were able to walk, but there was a lot of pain, and it went away after a little while, but then it came back. Right, so I'm not trying to be a killjoy. No. Do it. But it's worth checking, because if there is something, the longer you leave it, the worse it will get.
Worse it gets, yeah. Yeah.
Just even if it's just to check out, just say to them.
I've got an X-ray appointment about my neck, so I've got to turn up.
You won't do it at the same time. They're doing separate appointments. I know I've tried before in the past.
Yeah, I'll try it anyway.
If you can get to A&E, just literally go there and say.
Just say, I've got an appointment here. Yeah, scan my feet. Oh, scan that. Oh no, it weren't for that. It's for pain in the neck. Sorry, you'll have to scan that now.
No!
I'll do it that way.
Or somehow, just to put your mind at rest, because you can still have a broken bone and your bones and walk on them.
Yep. I could still move my wrist when I broke it and I knocked the bone out of place, and I could still move it.
It just feels a bit bruised, but my feet feel a little bit bruised. But what makes me hobble is me tendons. I think when I landed, now you bend your foot ankle down forward a bit. I think that's what's happened, and it stretched my calf muscles or hamstrings or whatever they're called in the back of your leg.
Yeah.
Tendons, yeah. And I think that's why I'm getting a bit of pain now as I'm walking. But now,
quite a sight.
I couldn't even stand up on my own, but now I can stand up and, like you see.
Yeah.
So I'm getting my muscles back.
To see, because we all dangle dropped off this wall, and then just literally it was only like that much. We just went ding and just dropped down, and he goes, watch this. It's like a kid, and he jumps off the top. That we've all just like done this. He just jumps like that, right? Both feet forward, sort of thing, and then he lands like that, and he sort of stays there, and he looks at me, and I'm like, what?
No, I get up and walk away.
Yeah,
and you're still filming.
Like he goes like this.
Yeah,
and I went, what? So I turned it off, and he went, fucking hell,
with fucking feet. Yeah.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I landed.
He
walked
didn't want
off.
to be seen screaming after jumping off the wall because he wanted it to be like, see, folks, look what I just did. I can't walk.
Yeah, but I don't think no one filmed it anyway. So yeah.
Are you sure?
Sure. Because the video you sent us is like, my fucking feet only.
Oh, so I only got the voice today.
No, you got me when I went like that, you press recorded and then fucking feet, then it went off again.
Oops. Oh, I don't know what went on there then. Maybe I didn't get it on film. It's probably not. Yeah, you're not going to want to watch that again, I suppose. But it's when I jumped off a wall and fucked myself up. Yeah.
I stood up, walked away. It weren't too bad, but then, like you say, about a second or two later, Matt was talking. I felt the pain coming. I thought, that's not right. Carry on, Matt. Hurry up. Then he carries on talking. I'm like, then he cuts it. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. Yeah. In response to causing more strain to the NHS. You cannot say that. I've not been to the NHS. So get your facts right, mate. I said I'm going for my neck, and as I'm going to get my neck checked, I'll get my feet checked at the same time. So yeah, ban that guy is troll, please. Never been in this chat before. Goodbye. Nice to join us. On the way out, don't forget to leave the thumbs up.
Oh, just kick the shit out of him.
Thanks, mods.
Fucking arseholes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You fucking arsehole.
So how can they say
you
people
public,
like
you fucking assholes, you who the fuck do you think you are? Get out of my shop now.
It's a total cunt, really.
Yeah, well, you get them all over, don't you? You know what I mean? All on the live streams. Not matter anyone's live stream. You get there and you get one or two idiots coming on. I've seen it on other people's live streams and they got to kick off with them and yeah.
I've hurt my back,
but normally don't say out, but because that guy must have heard what I said about the NHS, I've not been there, and you lot saying go, but I've not even used the NHS yet. I've not even went for me scan there, so yeah. So how can I be wasting their time? I could have been there since Friday or Thursday. No, when it was busy, wasting the time.
Very good point. Very good point. Right. Yeah, that person who's using that name has already been blocked on one of my accounts because I didn't even see them. It didn't show up to me. They were invisible. So I didn't see the comment. So I couldn't block them because I couldn't see the comment because they're absolutely banned. Now, who do you think that is?
Yeah.
I reckon that's Mr. PayPal.
Yes. I've already had
Mr. PayPal.
I've already had the things already. Yeah. Now, it wasn't even showing me bloody ugly mug on there. And it was doing it. Well, in fact, it's even done it on some of mine.
If that's the case, the pot calling the kettle black. Fucking spastic.
It is probably Swindon spastic, yeah.
Yeah. Or cunt face.
But yeah. Like I say,
I went down the shops earlier on. I bought a can of Coke, and then I went home, and then I watched some television. Yeah, whatever. You
demented machine gun.
Yeah, Shazzy, that's what I normally do, but that one just saying I will take the mick out of the NHS when I've not even been there. Hello? Are you not listening to the conversation I just said?
No, it's too.
I've not been to the hospital. Short attention span, yeah. Goldfish memory. GFS, goldfish syndrome.
More like
I don't know.
The homeless man of Swindon. Living in abandoned fucking department stores. Oh yeah, right, great.
Really? That is really lame. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's lame.
I think
really
he was such a cock. He wasn't even signing on. He was just fucking taking handouts off his parents for the last fucking several years.
Yeah. Really? God, yeah. I couldn't get out. I couldn't leave quick enough, mate.
Mm.
I didn't want to take it just my own. It's like, right, bye, I'm going.
Yeah. They kicked him out in the end, so he went to live in Debenhams. What a fucking tard.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, as long as we don't mention names, yeah, that says it all, doesn't it? Can't say anything about that. So pretty cool. Happy about that.
I wonder where he gets his money from, because I mean, I haven't heard of anyone seen him begging on the streets in Swindon. So where the fuck's he getting his money from? Oh, yeah, sorry, that's why he got fucking nicked, wasn't it, for stealing things from buildings, wasn't it? And he was prosecuted, and yeah. Maybe that's where he gets his money from. Yeah,
possibly. Yeah.
And boasting on his own YouTubes that he fucking nicks cars and bikes.
Oh, brilliant! What a
knob.
That's
clever. Yeah.
What a knobhead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Look,
Crazy.
Now the PayPal started. You carry on. Go on. Come on. One more for the lads. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I normally get 5 of them. Don't know how popular you are. How many you get?
Yeah, thank you. What you want to do again? Well, go on.
It's all the way over there. I give you straight.
All right, yeah, it's a bit bad.
Oh, I say, don't mention him because he's probably getting high rated now and having a high blood pressure. We don't want anything to happen to him, even though he's not right in the head. We still don't want anything to happen to him. Bless him.
Hey, Luke Elliott wants
Know what I mean?
Link. Can I send it to him?
Yeah. I was going to send it to him anyway, but he's not. Didn't send me a message. Oh, he might have sent me a message, but obviously
you're wearing the bloody yeah.
No, I've turned my phone off because Mr. PayPal.
I ignore it. It doesn't bother me anyway. It's all on silent.
That's how much you left out of a bottle of Captain Morgan's. Look, he said, "Oh, was I drunk last night?" He said, "You were off your fucking face." And it's like he had jugs of cocktails in bloody Weatherspoons. And then there was an incident with food fights, which we mentioned, right?
Oh, that's the ice tray. If anyone didn't know,
and I don't know how much of that he drink, but if it was 50%, that's a fucking lot. But if it was anything bigger than 50%, it fucking hell, that's a lot. Yeah, yeah.
That's what the ice trays were, wasn't it, John? What are you saying about the food fight? For people who didn't know.
Smell this. I haven't smelled rum in a while.
Rum's well nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Lovely rum.
Is that the spiced rum?
Don't know.
Can I just point out to this, everyone?
It is. Spiced gold.
Can I point this to everyone here? You see it? Like, make it your own big screen.
Yeah. Sprinkler stop valve. Equals,
underneath.
Equals you have incontinence.
Tom's Urban Explorer.
Right. Yeah.
No, the one who passed away, sadly, got attacked. So I've got that off T4 Twitter, Tom. Thanks, Tom, for that. Yeah. So he's in the live chat. So that's why he's in the background. Saying danger because it invites someone else you're asking no when you're.
Hi, Mike. I abandoned that.
It's like with me, with my dog. The thing is, what you do is you modify your behavior so that you never get into a situation where that can happen again because you know what they're like.
Yeah.
You know, and somebody said to me, "Bring your dog up the pub," and I said, "Nah." And they said it'd be all right. And I said, "No, the moment somebody lets their dog in the pub off the lead, the dog will run the pub, and my dog will go ah, and then everyone will turn and look at me like I'm the biggest prick in the world. Like, what are you bringing that dog in here for?" Right? And I've had it a couple of times, right? And I don't want to get those looks and daggers. You know what I mean? So like the dog because I can't handle, feeling like a dick in a pub, So
yes, not nice, really, is it?
No.
I said, look, she's had enough chances over the years to behave herself, and she don't want to. So there's no.
She's
point
an older lady now, isn't she? So she's stuck in her ways.
Oh, that's a bit too big now. That. I'm just playing away with that thing. What you told us how to fix my screen.
Stop playing with things. Looked up for that.
Oh, we've got a few more guests in. I'll introduce them in a second. Just getting people's name who've just came in, or who've just noticed. So yeah, cool.
Mike, the guy with the I'm gonna look shifty into the camera like that icon. Mike.
Tom's Tom's on a mission's getting it mixed up. Chief Automator Tom is the one who gave me this plaque celebrating Tom's Urban Explore. So that's Tom's Urban Explore there, but Tom gave it me as a tribute to him because he was one of my first subscribers.
Yeah, cool. And just so that because that sounded weird, because it sounded like the guy that is dead gave you the plaque. No, the different Tom.
Yeah, that's why I've explained it then.
Or Tom 420 is the guy who gave it to you, not Tom, the guy who died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be very clever in producing plaques from the other side.
From the other side.
Hello.
Hi. There
Hello. You're right.
Hiya.
Terrible.
God, that hair's getting wilder.
That's why when we was out.
Have you just mentioned my hair again? You, mister. You and my hair.
Well, your afro.
Yeah.
Let's get it up there. It is.
Wilder.
Yeah.
Oh, just run your hand through your hair bolts quickly. Just want to see
Albert.
what your hair looks like.
And we're not talking a chick called. It's not a chick called Albert.
Wow. Some pledge in the cupboard.
E equals MC. E equals MC head. Yeah.
Yeah. This is who passed away. If just get people to know.
Yeah.
Tom's Urban Explorer.
Yeah.
Great valve.
When he met you on weekend, Thursday it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Looked like Luke stuck his head out of the car window and his hair was right out here. It looked like Doc out of Back to the Future with dark hair. Look.
Why is everyone has like Bolts has called me 50 different names. It changes.
Oh, like that person on Stranger Things.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Will, isn't it, or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also, Matt, back to what you're saying about your dog. That's why when you was up here on Thursday with Angel, you seen that little small dog on the road. You went, "Oh, we'll have to cross over." And yeah, we stood on the other side, and she stood ages staring at you, wanting you to cross over so her dog can sniff her dog. You weren't having it, was you?
Hi, Safari.
Can you see it?
Hi, Dee. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Mick Spanner. Hi, Mark C.
Yep, everyone's here.
What did you expect?
Yeah.
Hey, you've already been talked about this evening with your antics in the pub, but not explained it fully. But yeah,
my antics in the pub. My antics in the pub, Mister. You child. Unbelievable.
What? Are you saying I started it? I was the first person to flick food over to him.
I think you might have been. Yeah, I think you did.
Did they mention it? Have you been back to that spoons?
No, in here in the chat.
Do you have the video of the? Oh, didn't you send it?
I do actually have it. Yeah.
Do you have the video of the ice? The jug of ice.
I don't know if it's a good idea playing it, because if it gets back to spoons, they'll probably put your face in it. Not allowed in spoons again.
And we do not need spoons. This spoon is our life.
All I'm going to say is there was this fucking girl, right, and she was like that, right? She was as
She was
fucking
fucking
she
chunky.
was almost as far out in the front and back as she is tall.
Fuck in a minute.
You know what I mean? She was fucking gigantic, and she was the mouthiest. You know, she had tattoos all up and down her arm. She was like, "Oh, John, yes, I can't believe it. Remember the time when we been?" And it was like the whole fucking thing was just her going blah 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 continuously to a bunch of fucking blokes who were dressed in suits. And I was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" It's like, you know, bloody Dauncey's old school convention or something. You know, public fucking schoolboy convention. And I was like, Jesus, listen to them. Listen to them. They're right toffee-nosed little twats, the fuckers. So in the end, I just flicked some food over there just to fuck it. And then some fucking food came back, and it was like, then some more food went over there. And then it was like, more food came back. And then it was like, fucking, yeah.
Yeah, that was mad.
Jug
The jug of ice.
full of ice.
Yeah.
And then like plates and
Yeah,
shit come flying over.
that's when the sauce containers started flying. Oh,
Like
my
the plates were
But
just like this.
the problem is he had another jug of ice, so then we just started going. Just like things were flying so quick over there. They couldn't even fucking. They were going, okay, stop it.
Yeah, because the plates. No, because it started off like. What do you call it? Someone threw a shot glass over. That's what started it. So she threw a shot glass over at us. So we then progressed it by throwing the shot glass back, and then it turned more aggressive, didn't it? It turned into like sauce dishes. So then after the sauce dish, it turned into like plastic trays, like the big plastic trays were flying over. So then we went back. But before all of that, we used pizza, didn't we? We threw bits of pizza over. But then we went with this big joke picture of ice. I went, and then I went, and then they were like, stop, and we had to throw it.
So we just got it just started like we just quick fire.
And then the staff came and went, oh, you're gonna have to leave now. We're gonna have to leave now.
Well, actually, he came up to us, saw what was going on, and the bloke goes, right then, fuck off. That was the one we had from the the bar manager. Like, fuck off.
Hi, Neil.
Probably because I end up should be shit.
I doubt they.
He said that, didn't he? He said he's gonna have to clean it up.
Well, he got to clean it up anyway. That's what
have you baked it recently?
Yeah,
that's his job.
And then you'll have to redo it when new as it.
You know, somebody could have dropped a bit of lettuce on the floor, some sauces,
a bit of lettuce, But there's pizza. There's fucking all sorts of shit. A bit of lettuce. Oh yeah, it's just a bit of lettuce. That was
that's part of his normal job, isn't it? Cleaning. So
Them places are usually not so good. Icky. Food line.
What do you think he thought when he but I think that you see, like, I don't know, I think it's because I'm talking about ice. But what do you think they all thought when all this ice just went whoosh?
I just thought that was
it.
Have you got the video? In the video, does it show the jug going over?
It was. I think I probably do actually. What it was like somebody launched something, and it was like America's response was like mutually assured destruction.
You can fuck
off.
When they said that sauce thing, I was like, whoa, well, that's not even funny. You could fucking really hurt someone. Was like, you could fuck the whole jug.
I don't know why we were so offended, because the thing is, we got their shots. If you remember, the shots came to our table, and we said, "Oh, are these your shots?" And you think, "Oh, fuck you."
I think it was that fat bitch.
Mind you. Am I correct? Am I correct in saying that a pizza came over? Hang on. Or did I?
Yeah, and you ate it. You ate it.
I
ate pizza.
Oh no!
When I was eating it, right? Because they delivered it to the wrong table, but they ordered it to the wrong table, right? They ordered it to our table.
That was good.
And I went, okay. Okay, so I started eating the pizza. And whilst I was eating it, because I realised it was theirs, I was going, oh well, I don't want that fat fucker to have it anyway. She's had more than enough fucking food. She could just fucking go without.
Yeah.
And I think she heard it.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might have caused it then, yeah.
Don't know.
I don't know. Jackie.
She was the life and soul of the party.
Yeah,
10 times over.
Luckily. But the sauce things are like fucking China. It was like, fuck me, how are you sending that over? Who starts a food fast and then sends a fucking sauce thing? What the fuck? And these things are really heavy. They're really heavy. They're fucking up. If that hit you on the back of the head, that would fucking up.
Yeah.
You right, mate?
Yeah.
Welcome in.
Hey,
I'd
Digger.
knock you out if it's in my place.
He's seen it, yeah.
Fuck.
Footage.
Jackie, talking about
Yeah,
this.
that's in you, mad.
Oh, yeah. Bonkers.
I would show it, but don't show it so close to the event, just in case, like,
Yeah.
just leave it a bit of time.
For a little bit. Yeah, to cool down.
It's probably CCTV footage of all that anyway.
Jackie, here's a comment about your video, eh?
Yeah.
No, that mill that you went past.
Yes.
That I've done that many years ago before it actually got burnt down. That was one big mill, and the part at the back joined on to the other mill that's burnt down now through a tunnel, and you could get through one side to the other.
I missed one of the houses because there was a third place that we found that was abandoned. One at the top of Gaines Road, that's been abandoned for years, and they put plank like put over the things, and it's so knackered. You can even see the roof's gone and everything. But that's been gone for years. But we went past another one, and I forgot to bloody film it, and I'm like, oh. And that was a farm building as well, and there were quite a few bits there. And then obviously you said that mill.
Clear.
Luke and Jordan, you have to mute yourself when you're chatting because it's quite loud.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
100 lines for that, you two.
So it's amazing what places we see because we go up all the different places and everything. I used to do it all walking, doing all that as well. But because I can't do it, it's like, fuck this, get on the bloody scooter. But I had a slight accident the other day because it was that, it started off a little bit warm, then it went fucking cold. And because it went that cold, my fingers started to freeze, started to lock. And because I've broken both wrists, when I was going backwards, I couldn't stop in time. So I went off the fucking road and the bloody scooter went on top of me. So it was like, I'm just lying there like, ow. And some people actually got out of the car to fucking pick me back up. Simon's just stood there like, and I'm just like, it's all right, I'll just lie here, it's fine.
Yeah, he's in shock properly, know what I mean, Simon?
Yeah. The thing is, what it was, I was going up part of the, on a path, just cut off to nowhere, and I looked at the other side, cars all mounted up on the pavement. I'm like, so I thought I'll back up so I can go to a different part. No. Basically, because it was that cold, and I even tell Simon's like, oh, I'm hot, sweaty. I'm like, yeah, but I'm sat stationary, so I'm feeling it. So the limbs, usually you have reflexes, and normally I'm pretty good. No, not this time. I'm just like, no, can't stop. And that was it. I fucking went. I was like, lying there. I'm like, okay, this is meant to hurt. Why is it? Oh, yeah, okay. And just lying there.
Was that the other day, Jack, or a while ago?
No, it was on
Sunday. Cats and things.
No, Sunday.
Oh, right, okay.
And the thing is, I've looked. There's not even a bruise on me, and usually I bruise like fuck. It's just weird how that's happened. I just lay there, but I did the same when I broke my wrist. I broke it, and then in the morning I'm looking, and it's like, because that's how my wrist is. My wrist is not straight. I woke up the next day, and it's like, what the fuck's my bone doing over there? Hi, Colonel. And the thing is, I could still move my fingers, but the bone, I knew it was broke because the bone was worse than that, sticking out a mile. And I just thought, what the fuck? Okay, I think I definitely broke. Right? Okay. And that was from somebody else pissing about that way. Somebody was drinking in the pub. They were mucking around and fell on top of me. So as I put my hand down, went to stop myself, and bye-bye bone. So it was like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, do you want to hear a story about what happened today with who Luke and Jordan met? I took him to Swan Mine afterwards,
Yeah.
And Carol, unfortunately, just after she got in at the entrance, she sort of like was kind of like, oh, where do I put my feet? Where do I put my feet? And then she fell like that, right, and went bang down on her side, and her head went boosh against a rock.
No.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's got an egg now on the side of her head. And then when we got back to the car, she said, oh, I might have hurt my arm. It's hurting. It's hurting. Will you have a look? So she fucking pulled it up like that so I could see it. And then it fucking ripped her skin. Well, it grazed. It's grazed her skin. From there to there was just like grazed skin. So I put some Savlon on it for her, but it was like proper raw.
So did you do any more after that, or what? What did you do after that?
She said to Tony that he could go in and do the explore, but I said let's not leave her in the car, mate. Let's just make it quick. But we got a little bit in there, and he's got 2 replacement hips, so it's like fucking. He was looking at it, and he wasn't exactly 100% on. I could see, you can tell when somebody's not climbing quickly and not steady on their feet, not
used
nimble.
to it all. Yeah,
he was taking his time, and it wasn't too sure about. And I just said, look, can you see how this is going to get even a little bit more complicated? You know what? I changed my mind. I said this was going to be an easy one. I now see it's not that easy. I kind of see that you're not going to be able to handle this, you know. So we went back to the car, took them back. But anyway, there we are. That's where we are today. So I'm not going to take anyone who's got any form of disabilities or leg replacements or hip replacements or dick replacements.
Well, it could have gone really wrong, that banging her head on that rock. She could have
crutches.
Imagine if his hip came out. Fucking hell.
No one crutches either.
So I'm only going to take people in there who can show me that they have the genuine unswapped genitals. If they can prove that to me, they can come, right? But
Devin, shut up.
I will have to have a look, you know? Yeah.
Fucking punch you in the fucking noggin. I bumped my knee one time. Yeah, I bump my knees all the fucking time. That's nothing. I'm used to that shit.
Oh, God.
Aye. So, yeah, that's just fun and games. Never mind what we filmed and stuff like that. What do you think of that location?
Oh, good. Brilliant. Loved it. Absolutely superb, mate.
What one?
Top quality, the old theatre.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking sick.
I've been putting pictures on Instagram if anyone's interested.
I saw the photos of all the power dials for the lighting and stuff. That was quite cool. Yeah.
Also, I'm not saying where it is on Instagram either. I'm just like showing these photos at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is one picture that is an old theatre poster, and it will give it away. But the picture poster is excellent. It's not that old. It's instead of saying 0161, it's 061. Yeah. So when did that come back in? When that come in? I can hear it beep.
I can hear it too. It's not me. My phone's on silent.
When did the extra digit come in on the landlines?
What you mean?
Oh God, it's years ago.
Yeah.
Zero. Was it the
Years
zeros or?
ago. No.
I don't know.
It was a while. I remember when it got changed as well.
Strike at night question that.
It's got to be about at least.
We'll have to get Carl back on Strike at Night as well. There. That is just an 84. 94.
Yeah. So it's 30 years. What a good guess.
Yeah. So that just shows how long the post must have been then. Yeah.
Yeah.
16th of April 1995.
95
Yeah.
of April.
London did it in 1990, and then Phone Day in 16th of April 95. The digit one was inserted into all UK graphical area codes. There we go.
Hi, Steve.
Ah, cool. So it always starts in London, don't it? To try you less off in there than this. Yeah. And all that.
Oh, the magic of Google.
Yes, but Google's not always right, though, is it?
No.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
I was going to
There
say,
he is.
like ultra Essexy Cockney type you sounded when you said that last sentence, John. You were like, tell you now, it's fucking gonna blow the fucking doors off.
You're only supposed to blow your doors off, not the whole fucking van.
Fucking blow the fucking doors off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, your sort of Essexy or whatever it is came out quite strong then. It was good.
Feed them to the dogs, Harold.
If that's Tess, this comment here, if that's the one I think it is, he's put out a video and that's quite good. Like Fighters, they put out a cave about cars again. And if it's Tess, I think it might be the same one actually. He's put a film out about some cars he's found as well.
Well, but they're still in, unless they're back, I don't know yet. They're abroad, aren't they, somewhere?
Yeah, they were in Switzerland when they found cars.
Yeah.
I believe.
That's mental.
But then again, you never can believe everything because a certain grid you lift up, it takes you into Manchester. It's in Newcastle. Remember that?
Okay.
Yeah, everyone kicking off over that.
Hey, Dan Dixon says the Q7 just died. See if we can revive it tomorrow. Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, if they're away, then that's no good. Because I knew he was having some problems with it.
He is looking.
I had a feeling it wasn't going to last because his last video he's saying this and saying that about it. I thought, there's a video of it blowing up.
That's
I
not
felt,
good.
you know what I mean? It was like, time to get something new and all that. So I thought something's going to happen now.
Yeah.
He says he'll reckon he can get it back to England before anything happens. How convenient would that be? Not breaking down a different country.
That's bad if it does.
I know. But yeah, let's hope it gets it back home.
Yeah. I think everyone's car's blowing up.
Well, saying that,
You would say that.
I think they do need a new vehicle because it's been all over the place. How many miles they put on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But his vehicle box hasn't been delivered yet.
But if you look after it, though,
miles he's done on it or something.
That's nothing for a big engine like that, really. Diesel in it as well. You should look after. If you look after it more,
Yeah. So I think Matt's ruined it.
Yeah.
And it shits out the back like fucking anything. So I think he's yeah. He's ruined it, I guess.
He probably carved it all up, hasn't he?
Yeah, can you imagine the carbon bill?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
He probably carved it
Yeah.
all
When
up.
it's so rich, it's unbelievable.
I said to him when I saw him the other day, I said, I'm glad you haven't got rid of it because it's an iconic look to your channel, because we've all seen this for so long now, this vehicle. It's going to be sad when you don't have the same looking type thing.
Exactly.
You'll have to get another one and put big tyres on it and make it look all chunky and
Yeah.
Because it does look good. It just has to look after it a bit better, I think. Know what I mean? Maintain it and obviously service it as often as you can.
Yeah.
Drinking a lot of water.
Because look there.
Somewhere.
There, look, 35-year-old Volvo still running.
Well, yeah, if the water's not dripping out underneath the vehicle and it's disappearing, you could have a gasket seal.
It's probably the head gasket's warped.
Yeah.
It's getting into the oil paths or something.
The veins.
That's a common symptom of head gasket warping, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got lucky with mine. Mine messed up the other week, like I was saying, loads of steam and everything.
I get water in my main vein a couple of times a day.
My car's still good. Yeah, I got away, like I say, as soon as I seen the fault with it, I got it round and fixed it as soon as I could.
Washer. Yeah, Kevin's correct. The water pump washer, but mixed with all the other symptoms of it blowing up.
And he's saying it's dying. If it was just a water pump, I think it.
Yeah, it won't be dying.
It's not only drinking water, is it? It's got some other symptoms.
It's probably lost compression, some cylinders. So
it must be so carved up in that car.
Well, if it water's going in with the diesel and it's not mixing proper,
Yeah,
it's going to lose power, isn't it?
It's not good for the car.
Yeah.
I dinkum.
But them cars are so big anyway, you need to get access to them because trying to work over the wings and stuff like that, just your head sticking over, know what I mean?
Well, it took him 7 months to get his fucking power steering pump fixed, and he was fighting it to just like, and he had 7 months. So yeah, maybe this is the last we'll see this car. He's just like, car broke.
That's what I mean. He hadn't looked after it really like he should have, because that would cause more tension on all other parts that he's using. Know what I mean?
It'd make it dangerous to drive because you can't react quickly on the wheel because it was so stiff. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, so months later, I was like, well, you haven't got the fucking thing done. It's only like a 50 quid bloody pump, surely. And even if it was 200 quid, fucking get it done. What the fuck? I was like, you can't be driving around like this. It can't be fun, mate. I mean, come on. It's like literally like fighting with it, like as if you're weightlifting.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus, you put your back out bloody playing with that thing, driving down the road. Urbex with John, whoever that is. But nice to see you anyway. Who is that guy? Who is he? Who let him in?
You could just get an engine from scrapyard and get it swapped in, or you could buy a car which is a really bad condition car, like for example one where it's got loads of bangs and dings in it, and just get the engine swapped. Couldn't it?
Depends what's wrong with it as well. Unless he knows, it might be just worth. If it's just one cylinder head, if it's a V6 or something like that, if it's just one cylinder head that's gone, might be worth just getting that skinned and replacing. No, the head gasket on that.
My drive shaft went on my car. I went way up to Oxford to meet Volts, and I drove it to Volts' house, and what do you call it? Got it recovered because the guy test drove it, didn't he? You can tell him about the test drive.
Yeah.
He was telling you were totally wrong until he actually tried to drive it. And he went, "Oh yes, you are right, mate." Yeah.
I was supposed to be polite because the problem is on his MOT it says leaking, so I didn't want to go. Oh, we actually know it's that.
The CV boot on the CV boot had deteriorated and had a pinhole in it,
so it's leaking the fluid. But we didn't want to say that to him because obviously if we said that, he'd be like, "Oh, so you knew about this, did you? Oh, it's just a pre-existing condition. Oh, that's unlucky, sir. We can't help you now." So I thought, I don't want to say that. He was saying the wheel balancing. I was like, right, mate, no. But I was like, oh, I think it might be the drive shaft. And then they kept going, oh, yeah, but I see the old weights. So, yeah, I still think it might be
those old weights are probably there to balance it out.
And to be fair, it will be balanced. Yeah. Anyway, so I kept going, yeah. You might maybe just take it forward. he stops. He gets out the car, and you see him like it's like some like comedy scene. He's turning the lights off and he takes the key. I goes, I think you might be wrong.
and then he goes, how far are you going? Because he wanted to know if we were just going like 5 miles down the road. He wanted to know if we were just going 5 miles down the road or how far. And I goes, oh, we're going over 90 miles. He went, 90 miles? Yeah, we definitely need to
So he offered towing it from Matt's area to another location where then another patrol will pick it up to a certain extent and then keep like
a relay tow.
Oh my God.
You got it, yeah, because they only go a certain distance. Understand me, to be fair, kind of. But anyway, in the end, we just went for the flatbed, which is obviously just towing it all the way from Volts' area to here. Yeah. But of course, because they couldn't do it on the same day, or they didn't need to, because they give him a courtesy car.
I've got this electric. Electric Vauxhall Astra.
You got an electric vehicle? No way.
Yeah, and it's like
way.
Yeah, and it's a modern electric vehicle, and they give me a charger to it. And I goes, oh, can I just plug it in on Luke's driveway? And they go, oh no, it doesn't have a 3-pin one.
What they mean, any EV you can plug into the mains. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
What they mean is they didn't want to provide it. They said, oh right, so I'm using a rental car company, and yeah, I just have an EV charger at home. What?
And it says the batteries.
Don't worry, you can go to Lidl. Oh yeah, that's what I want to spend my fucking day doing, sitting at Lidl charging my car. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I've got this car for the next 3 days, but they goes to me, yeah, it's half full. You get in car half full, 70 miles.
Yeah, half full with 71 miles.
71 half full. Bleeding out.
Yeah. Well, should we say half empty? Bloody hell, 71 miles.
It's shit, innit? I mean, so what? One of these Vauxhall electric vehicles can do 140 miles on a charge.
I don't.
Isn't that amazing?
Because I think when
Elon Musk,
I think it ramps off. So
Elon
I don't think
Musk's vehicles can do 300, but nobody else can do that.
Yeah,
they just can't do it. None of them can.
It's a really inefficient. It's a really inefficient retrofit of electric because because what they've done is like on most electric vehicles, like Teslas and stuff, they have wheel hub motors. Now, because they still produce combustion engine variants of that vehicle, all they've done is they just put one big motor in where your engine would normally go with an inverter on the top of it, and it's just got drive shafts going out of it.
So it's not really an EV. That's its problem. It's an EV trying to be an EV within the confines of a petrol car, and that's not how it works. Your batteries won't be big enough.
So there's a lot of efficiency loss.
Yeah, the space isn't utilised properly on Tesla. The batteries would be the whole bottom of the car. You'd have your motors and your hub, but this is not a EV car. It's a petrol car, a diesel, probably petrol, a petrol car that is
looks like you've just retrofitted an electric engine in it.
I think you could just take that engine out and put a petrol in if you wanted. So it's not really an EV. It's just a half-assed rubbish, and that's why the range is so low because the batteries are small. The efficiency of the motors will be rubbish because it's not got wheel hub motors. It's using this engine base.
This big fucking motor in the engine bay.
We should look how much it costs because if it was really cheap, I won't. But I bet it's not that.
If
cheap.
it's a town runaround and it's cheap enough for someone who just goes to supermarket, for example, and to one place I work, and they charge the car up overnight, then that's all.
It's going to be 20 to 30 grand, isn't it? Let's hope it's not 30.
Yeah, and you mean 15-minute cities? If it's great for a 15-minute city, but if
it's
you're
like
getting out of the city, it's a no-no.
Miles and miles. Just imagine like going to see my parents. Right,
You need to charge multiple times.
I have to charge 3 times.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do? Charge it? So I'm going to have to sit at this services now for like over an hour. You get an 8-year battery warranty, which is shit.
That's not too bad because you're only borrowing it as a hire car for you.
I don't know. I can't last more than 8 years.
But that is not good actually because if your battery goes wrong within the 8 years, they'll fix it, but they probably won't fix it unless it's less than 50% gone wrong. They'll go, no, that's not covered by the warranty. Yeah. So, but what you'll end up with, right, is at the end of 8 years, if the battery goes wrong, how much is going to cost you for a new battery? So the thing is, what they're saying is, this car basically is so expensive. After 8 years, you won't want to replace the battery. It's an eight-year-old car. Throw it away. 8 years. Throw it away.
How much it is used?
It cost 18,000.
18.
I'm not sure what I think of that. I'm not sure that's good or not.
Have a look at
Auto Trader. Let's look at Auto Trader and see what Auto Trader's saying.
Seems pricey compared to a petrol.
It is, and yeah,
with so many disadvantages as well. You're
looking at a mid-trim level for that price on an.
Oh yeah, because that's the lowest trim. We're looking at the lowest, and trust me, it's nasty inside. It is nasty. It is nasty inside.
No, give you a diggy dash. You don't even have any means of.
The radio's really bad.
I was going to say, I was looking at a Corsa one. Yeah, for I think it was 30-odd grand for an electric Corsa. I don't know what model that was.
We talk about the Corsa.
Yeah, it's a Corsa. I got the body wrong. It's a Corsa.
It is Corsa. We talk about the EV Corsa.
Yeah,
that's what we're talking about.
The stereo's so clunky in it. They've got settings, but they're all mishmashed out.
Yeah,
and so it's like this version of settings. And
so you have let's say you're going to your Bluetooth settings. You can't just go to settings and find all your settings. You have to go to the area of the head unit or the part of the radio you want to be in. to then click the settings on that page. And if you don't do that, you can't find it. So to connect the phone, you have to go to the connected drive settings. But to get there, you have to go to the connected drive, then click the right settings, the 2 settings icons. You have to click the right one. The infotainment system is atrocious. Absolutely, I can't believe in a modern car that's how you design it. I don't think I would recommend it, especially for that price. I mean, let's put it second hand.
If you can get it second hand for a bargain, that's quite expensive. It's a 2020, but that's quite expensive.
4 years old, it's lost its value. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
They do. Like this guy here, who Slinger was saying.
People buy them. It's because people buy them and then we go, shit, I have to sit at chargers all the time.
That Mank guy, was it, or whatever he's called? Where's he gone now?
9,000. Imagine what petrol car you could get, a Euro 6 clean petrol car, economical beast for that price. You could get an eco beast for that price, and it'd be a better trim, and it'd be petrol, so you can just, actually go somewhere.
I don't know where it's gone.
Ugh.
Why have they
these electric car prices are a freaking joke? They're a joke.
Master.
To get grants in it mainly, you get grants for making electric cars. You get grants and
no. Why Enterprise board?
I don't know if you know this person here.
In London,
but you're a 6. You accept. So why would you buy that car?
So they can say in their portfolio, we are a green company and we have this and we have
rubbish.
that.
Most people that are renting a car will not have. They don't even give you the plug. They don't give you the plug.
We give you an adapter to sit in the middle. Yeah.
No, Nan, there. She's saying about this Mac Master, yeah? He's got a Porsche electric Porsche, begins with T. And it was worth 140 grand or something. And now it's worth 30 grand over 2 years or something like that.
It doesn't have much power in comparison to my diesel.
And they're offering him trading for a new one. And he said it's not worth it. I think
when you
something like that.
Put in sport, it's like
I'd say it's like a 1.6 petrol.
It's probably like equivalent of 1.6 petrol.
Yeah,
it's not that fast. It's not slow. Don't be wrong. It goes, but like not as fast as John's car, obviously.
I mean, I'm into the idea of having a Tesla, but I'd have to have it given to me. I wouldn't pay fucking 50, 60 grand for a freaking car. I mean, like, you can piss right off. Yeah. Anything less than a Tesla is shit. On economy, distance, range, it's just 100%. Shit.
But you do understand that
Tesla's been having loads of problems with modules communicating.
They're really unreliable. They're really unreliable.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was warranty wise. They did their latest report where every year they release what cars have got the most claims on, what they're for, and everything in between. And Audi was at the top, and I think Tesla was third place, and they were also 4th place with the Model X like 3rd place, and the Model Y was like 5th or something. So Teslas are really, really unreliable. And equally, bear in mind, you will not be doing anything on that car yourself. That's Tesla's car, and you just have the privilege of driving because it's all locked down, worse than a BMW. They're actually worse than a BMW. There's no OBD. You won't be connecting your diagnostics things. Forget about it. And if you don't follow their plan, they'll turn your superchargers off. They are a new level. So although the cars are great in theory, there's a lot of concerns that you need to educate yourself on before you would even get given one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
it's an apple on wheels.
I agree with you, right? There's so many impracticalities to it. There's problems that if you can't fix anything, it's got to go back to them, and they take forever apparently to fix fucking shit. So they take your car off,
and sometimes
you can say goodbye to that for months.
Shit, so they fix something and give it back to you in a worse state or not fixed properly.
Yeah. So there's loads of reasons why you don't want to get a Tesla, but my point should be more honed into what it is Teslas are the longest range, and they got the best 100%. Performance, but they are, as you say, unreliable.
And probably the best technology, probably the best design, probably the best comfort.
Yeah, why can't anyone else produce anything that does as much distance as a Tesla? What's the fucking problem?
Yeah,
I can only assume because all these other car manufacturers are using information, experience, and knowledge they've got from older cars, where Tesla's gone in it, forget the car, forget what the car is, just build it from from the floor up. We're not going to use this wheel from this car. We're not going to try and use this part from this car.
Well, OBD is standard from like the 2000s.
Exactly. There's no OBD.
You know?
It's from the ground up designed to be this vehicle, and therefore it's perfect for in every way for what it's trying to.
Well,
be.
if you look at how it works, it all works more computerized.
If you look at any other manufacturer that making an EV right now, they're all generally very severely based on their diesel petrol counterpart, and you'll find that in most EVs today, like this Corsa, they do it in obviously a petrol variant. It's not just the EV one, so they're trying to make a car that can do both, as opposed to if this is a Tesla, it's just for battery. It's going to be designed all-round battery. They're not only trying to use components from other cars to save money. It's not designed ground up, but equally they normally have different lineups of that model where you can get it in diesel or petrol. So it's the problem they have is they're trying to
open the.
They're doing their kebab shop that has chicken and you can repair your phone at the same time. That's what the other manufacturers are doing. Where Tesla's a KFC.
You open the engine bay. You open the engine bay. First thing you're greeted with is you're looking at a big, massive inverter, and you're looking at like a 24-volt accessory battery, like a lead acid battery, 24-volt accessory battery. And then I said to Luke, "Oh, so where do you think the motor is?" And he goes, "Oh, it's probably wheeled motors." So I turned the steering wheel.
No, it's not.
I turned the steering wheel and I saw a drive shaft.
Unbelievable.
I saw a drive shaft go into this big block in the middle. And I'm like, that's fucking...
all the fluids and reservoirs are all there. They're all there. Obviously, some of them needed. They're all there. Everything's all there just for you to take it out, put an engine. It's
and the brakes on that car so harsh. You even slightly touch the pedal and you're like.
Yeah.
It's like fucking hell.
It's not a good car. It's not a good car.
I think it's trying to regen brake, but it does it too harshly.
Too harsh,
I think it's doing it too harshly.
It is,
So it's like I just want to just subtly slow down, and it's like you touch it, and it's like
it's a bit of a. I kind of want to like it, but it's just. I kind of like it's just not good. It's just not good. It's not good. I'll be honest.
Like you're saying there before, the Corsa, 30 grand for a Corsa there. Look, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And
20. Yeah. Well, no, we found it for 18, I believe. We did find it.
Basically, that a Corsa, that's 18. A bleeding Corsa. The dearest Corsa back in the day was the Fiat XR, and that's what was 12, 13 grand.
Owner. So
12, 13 grand. But these days, people, 30 grand for a little poxy car. No way.
No, but that's not electric. That's not electric. You can click electric.
So wow, that's amazing. So on the website, I put in EV cars, and I put in the EV side of the Corsa's website, or the EV side of the Vauxhall website, and then went to the Corsa selection. By going through the process of buying the car, it's automatically selected a 1.2 petrol for me. Well, I've just said I want an EV. So to get to the EV, you have to click a drop down and select EV. And the guy that said 26,000 or whatever, he's right. It is 26,000. The price that was showing me is for a goddamn petrol. Well, I thought I wanted an EV. You should be selling me your amazing EV. Why are you
Let's see how
petrol?
much it is when I apply this code.
Mad, isn't it?
To buy a fucking 30 grand electric car that's going to only last you 8 years, and you're going to have to get rid of it. And it's like when you could have had a petrol one, then you can fill up and drive off in seconds. You know what I mean? And you're going to have to wait hours to charge the frigging thing up, and it's only going to do 140 miles. Are you fucking? You'd have to be insane.
That's even worse.
So they offer you a promo code called Electric Bonus. Yep, and that's meant to give you some money off for your car. This promo code is invalid. It's on their site.
It's on their site. It's like if you purchase the electric variation, use promo code Electric Bonus, and it just goes promo code is invalid.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Lexus, the owner of Lexus, said? He said that EVs aren't the way, and he said manufacturers are going to make a dramatic U-turn, and he said that the market is going to die, and he just said, mark my words, the market will die, and he said that EVs are not going to be sustainable, they're not going to be environmentally friendly, and he said all manufacturers are going to make a U-turn. You just watch, and he literally said that in an interview to a few media outlets.
It's not possible. It's not the technology.
He actually listed so many really important. I don't remember them all, but they're really really important, really crucial things, but he just said practically it's not practical, and he said that in the long run people will eventually see in the years to come the failures of EV, and we are. I mean, there was a Nissan Note that was it must have been like 8 years old, and I don't know what the Note
and look
made.
how big that car key is. That car key is ridiculous. That's how big the car key is. If I put it on my hand, that's massive.
But that's just stupid design. So the Note, I don't know what its original range was, but the 8-year-old range, so it had about 68,000 miles on it. It was about 8 years old. Guess how many miles it had left on its battery? Because obviously the battery's degraded. Full charge. Guess how many miles you get away from?
Friendly. Well, then as soon as you go
38 miles.
Okay.
So the battery degrades unbelievably. So now you have this
Later
massive lithium battery in this Nissan Note that is
Fucked.
it's fucked. And are we going to recycle that lithium? Are we actually going to do anything meaningful?
No, because the car's heavier as well. Like he's saying there, it goes through the tyres, more brakes as well, so it's more dirty for the atmosphere, leaving more rubber on the ground, more brake dust. Yeah,
it's either full blast stop on or nothing.
Where's the key? This key.
But the government's forcing everyone to do the stuff.
Everything's built around the standard petrol Corsa. Everything is the same. It's the same key. Everything is designed around the original Corsa. Everything.
It's the easiest way, though. You got to remember that's the easiest way to do it, because what they do, they build a Corsa. Just say they build a Corsa, yeah. Then they decide, oh right, we want a 1 litre. Right, we're not going to design another Corsa, totally different shape or anything like that, just for this engine. No. Yeah. So when it comes to electric, they're thinking, right, how can we convert this shell now to an electric? And that's all they're doing, just saving money.
I think on top of that, I think like Lexus, I think a lot of the manufacturers that aren't Tesla, that haven't just they're so business CV, have come into the market going, well, I'm not sure about this.
I don't want to redesign the body of a car.
I think a lot of them are looking at it and going, you know what, Lexus is right. I think this isn't it. So they're not wanting to go face first into the hole when they've got a reputable business.
But we're also not to upset the government, so they're producing it in a way.
To make sure they get the right tax incentives, they make sure they've got making green pages, and for the people that do want to focus or something stupid, that's an EV. It's there, but the point is, I don't think the manufacturers are with it. Regulations what's forcing Ford and all these other manufacturers to
because they're making you downsize.
So when you, I guess the answer to the Tesla situation, why none of them are better? I don't think they want to commit to design a whole car when they don't see that as the future. And I think
exactly
the second-hand car market for EVs shows it's not there. We are literally right now going to be creating so much waste. It's actually outrageous. These Nissan Notes and these other EVs and including Tesla's battery lives degrade like hell. We're going to have so many waste cars, not because necessarily the car's wasteful, the battery will just be ruined, absolutely ruined. How is that sustainable? That's not environmentally friendly.
You'll get people converting them to petrols.
Yeah.
Because all they'll do is buy the manufacturer engine and ECU and reprogram the modules to say this is a petrol car.
I think there's going to have to be a big push into companies that will come along and say, we're going to give you a Tesla battery and recondition it, and we're going to give you one, and it's going to be 10 grand. None of this like 20, 30 grand bollocks, yeah? It's like, it's going to be 10 grand.
10 grand? Know? That's like, imagine what car you buy for 10 grand.
Yeah, but the thing is, but at the moment it's 20 fucking grand. I mean, like, you literally want to get rid of the car at that point. It's like, forget it.
It's irrelevant it's irrelevant if it's 20 because it's irrelevant if it's 10. That's still too much. It could be 50 for all I care. 10's too much. So it's like it could be any figure. That's outrageous.
Andrew, I see you, mate.
Let's say you care about every flower in the garden, yeah.
You could probably get a luxury car for that.
You could buy a hybrid or the most economical. You could buy a 1 litre i10, a little tiny car that pollutes like nothing. If that's what you want to do, why would you want to buy a car and then pay 10 grand for a battery? And I know you wanted to spend 10 grand.
But there's got to be. there's got to be some way to keep these cars alive, because the waste is going to be just like infeasible. I mean, you're going to have mountains and mountains of bloody Tesla batteries and EV car batteries. And the thing is, there has to be somebody that'll come along and say, right, it's law now. It's law to Tesla must allow other companies to produce those batteries so they could be produced cheaply. Yeah. And they can be fitted to the cars by law. And Tesla cannot block that. Yeah. And all these companies should be forced, because a lot of those battery packs, they can be recycled. Only a few cells have to go and the whole pack will start going. Yeah. But it's like if you take them apart, the cells can be recycled, put back together. So there's recycling, but they don't want you to do it. It's like your car is now dead because your 5-year-old battery is knackered. So thank you for your 60 grand. Unless you want to spend 20 grand on a new battery, there's your 60 grand down the
like
drain.
Steve's saying there, yeah, his car cost him what 70p to fix his backlight, and his brother's Golf now is 700. Wait. I take it your old car, Subaru, is a normal element bulb, and the new Golf is an LED rear light. And the price difference between the two. And who says you got to use LED lights now instead of the single element in your house? Now it's getting transferred to the cars, and the price is going up. Like you say, 30 grand for the Corsa. 30 grand for the Corsa. That's over double the price of it used to be 10 years ago.
So that 700 seems quite crazy. I don't know if he's been mugged off. It sounds like he's been mugged off.
It's because of all the LEDs in the rear light. If they go,
so you have to buy the whole assembly in any case.
Yeah.
For the new Golfs, you have to buy the whole light fixture.
Yeah, but
the whole
it's not a connector on the back of the bulb light fixture.
That's the point. Yeah, you have to buy the whole.
No, but even when you take the fixture off, the connector's right down in the car. So it goes through as well, mate.
At £700, I don't know.
£700. That's a stupid. That's someone bumming you.
Yeah, I think it's going to be expensive. Don't we?
Yeah.
It's going to be expensive.
Mark 6 real life LED lights a pair $850.
Maybe, but then you should get that car. That's
know what I mean? They are expensive, and that's why the government is forcing you or forcing regulations on people, saying you need these lights in your house, you need these lights in your car, LED lights in your car now. You need to do this, you need to do that. The government's not minded what they're telling you to do, because they're telling you to do it, but they're not paying you to fix it, or you are the one who's paying to get it all done and spending expenses, where when you do that, you're therefore earning VAT to the government, who are making these rules up that are telling you you got to do this and got to do that. The ones that are telling you got to pay 20% VAT on every goods you buy. Know what I mean? And no wonder the cars have jumped up so much. Know what I mean? Why is it a car jumped up in double its value in like 10, 15 years? Crazy. And aren't LEDs possibly cheap?
No.
But now because all the big cough came in, all the electric components are so dear. And everyone forgot how cheap they were in the past.
Yeah.
Something's not right there. Something's definitely not right there.
And you've got Mark 6. That's not right.
That can't be right.
That can't be right. We're looking it up. That can't be right. It can't
LED lights.
It's not 810. It's nowhere near 810.
LED lights are a frigging pile of shit, really, because they flicker.
And that flickering can have serious effects on people's eyesight and
epilepsy.
Epilepsy, brains and patterns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You could have £200.
Yeah. So why is everyone getting strokes these days and all different things? Well, give me a good old light any day.
It's all right. Well, it's different strokes for different folks, mate.
Yeah.
You can give it a different stroke the next time you're down, mate, then.
Oh, touche.
I'll give you a back stroke.
Back to these sex jokes again.
No, I'm not into all that swimming stuff, mate. It's too wet for me.
Yeah, of course.
You could have a stroke of luck.
Maybe a bit.
And then we fuck.
Yeah.
Even on AliExpress, it costs that. So 210 seems reasonable.
In AliExpress,
Yeah, it's crazy how the price of things gone up in cars. But I've noticed it's like I say, it's the government that tell you what you got to do. They're telling the car manufacturers what to do, and the car manufacturers have got to pay to accommodate what they've got to do by what they're saying. If you can't do it in this country, right, you're not selling your cars in this country. Yeah. So therefore, the people've got the car company's got to do this and do that, and then add the costs onto the people, i.e. us. But like you say, people are getting sick of paying daft money for a bunch of electrics that don't work. And yeah, car companies have realised now the EV market's not the way to go. And all it's going to take is a big car company to say, look, we're not going to fold and liquidate ourselves just for this electronic, this EU policy where what's ruling out in your country. We'll carry on with these these proper cars that work, and we won't sell them in your country. We'll sell them to other countries, and them countries will be a lot better off. And your country, just because of the transport they're using and the affordability of the vehicles, because they're already there. The manufacturers are already there making the engines. All they've got to do is carry on and make their own vehicles like they've been doing in the past.
Yeah. Luke, you're getting rid of that Vaseline off your lips.
Does he do what the Vaseline on?
I don't know where the Vaseline is. I don't know where the Vaseline is. Sean's got it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that video.
We won't ask what they've been up to. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you can probably guess. So, obviously, in years to come, when you may not have a dog, God forbid, I can also give you a coupon code for the new Corsa if you want it, and you can get one. I thought it'd be perfect for you. Stella Arch 1. Is it still Stella? Yeah.
Ew,
yeah, I thought you could get. The door trip, the door cards. They're all like one plastic single piece.
But it's
to make grooves. They just like dented it in. Like they're not actually like, it's got like grooves, but the grooves are just like cut in, if that makes sense. But it's one piece of plastic. It looks so nasty. It looks so nasty. It's unbelievable. And imagine you're paying $80,000 for it. And then not only do you get shafted on the range, you get shafted on the battery, you get shafted that you can't go anywhere with it. You will also get shafted by buying this stupid car to have an ugly interior. And then you get shafted in your entertainment system.
Has it got air conditioning?
Hi, Henry.
I do. Yeah.
No, it's the Corsa he's got. Has it got air conditioning?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's using like a compressor, like a normal car, like just spinning up.
And I mean, is the power okay? The pulls away.
Oh yeah, the power is definitely okay. This is the lowest model. So this is as they put the Yes. The lowest model is called the Yes. Don't know why. Yeah, the power is decent, to be fair, definitely.
It's like equivalent to a 1.6 petrol.
It's decent. It's not as fast as your car. It wouldn't be your car would be fast now, I should imagine. But it moves. It's probably quite similar to your car.
Again.
Well, yeah, I mean mine's quite big and heavy, so I would have thought it would have more
totally
chance
but
to go.
Remember, it's like what is it again? It's like a 74 something like that, kilowatts, something like that.
She's here.
What's that in horsepower? Mine's 130 horsepower.
I don't think it'll give you it in horsepower, will it?
I think it should do. They do normally convert it.
Electric. 57
John,
kilowatts.
you enjoyed yourself.
57 kilowatts. Well, you can convert that. 136.
I have nothing to say.
No, because that's the actual power per square inch, whereas a kilowatt hour is a jar.
Jesus.
134. So it's really, really close to yours. But the problem is remember, let's say you're running a race, while they're at Lidl charging their car, you're already at your destination, lad. So
and then
anyway, but it's good. And you might think that well, you had it in sport, man. Anyway, it's still rubbish because imagine you put it in sport mode and you drove in sport mode. Mate, you would get down the fucking road.
Well, yeah.
Could you?
Well, you get half the range.
Range is terrible now. Could you imagine it in sport mode? Sport mode. But God, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
The trip computer don't even recalculate the range. It just sits there going, no matter what, I've got 70 miles.
Rubbish. It's a rubbish car. It's a rubbish car. It's rubbish in many ways. Take away the EV element. Let's say you had it as a petrol. It's still a rubbish car. It's cheap. It's chintzy. It's poorly designed. I'm sorry, but your mum would not be able to figure that car out. My mum would be able to figure my car. My dad would be able to figure that car out. We were struggling just to pair a phone to it. We know technology. We use technology every day. Every day. We have this. We're like Stacey. We cut ourselves with Linux. Okay, we know technology, and we were sitting there going, "How the does this work?"
We're like some clunky like system. I guess
you can't figure it out. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the car. I don't know what I don't know why they released it like that. I don't understand who in Vauxhall. It's just the infotainment system is so simple.
Maybe they designed it shit because they actually all hate electric cars. So they thought, well, but even if you it's going to function, but it's not going to be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why the entertainment system is like their way of going.
That's it. That digital dash is really shit. You can't. There's no. All the buttons just control the entertainment.
The dash
and the digital dash is just a little square screen.
The intro class is it's a screen. It's a display. Do you know how much you could do with that?
It's not even got a custom shape.
You could utilize that so well. You could utilize that display. You could put anything on it. Oh, you can have your speed and you can hear what song you're playing. That's it.
But it's controlled through the infotainment system. So you have to change the settings on the infotainment system to choose what you want on your dash.
That
dash is just like that. It's not got any unique shape to it. It's just like a little thing, and it's just like.
Yeah, it's not. It sounded not good. It's not good. It wouldn't be good as a petrol car, but as an EV, it's particularly.
Oh, pistachios, well, nice, and cashews. Yeah, very nice.
We just went, here you go, here's your cable. All you need to do is you just need to sit in Lidl.
Well, that's got to, surely, of course, Vauxhall will give it to you. That must be Enterprise. I think Enterprise have taken it or something. Maybe they think people are going to steal it. But that's ridiculous. I still don't understand.
So,
forget the car.
Forget that, then. You're going to steal it. So you go back and they inspect the car and they go, where's it gone?
No, it's somehow in this car.
Explain to me, okay, your Enterprise. And you are renting cars out to people that have broken down and this, that, all this rubbish. Yeah? How the hell can you justify giving someone an EV? Because I would say, I don't know, like at least 95% of the UK does not have an EV charger at home.
Yeah.
So how do you actually intend?
So then, if you've got a driveway,
who at Enterprise was thinking this is a good idea? You must be like moronic. You probably should be. This should be sectioned immediately. I think probably that's the only way forward. Why would you? Even if someone you had customer, you had like a way where you could tell what customers had an EV charger at home. You're buying a car that's so limited. Your whole purpose of business is flexibility, versatility, and being able to help people in a bad situation.
And let's say you went,
he's not going to do that.
And let's say you went on holiday into the UK. That's even worse then, because you come on holiday into the UK, you haven't got a fixed address to.
And he wanted the car as quick as possible, so therefore the EV's fine. It's got enough mileage for what he's doing. He's only lived around the corner, but I don't understand. I really just perplexed by why Enterprise would even consider it, and then to say, "Oh yeah, you just need to go to Lidl and charge it up."
I'm not going to Lidl and charge
it.
Right, stop. Change subject now. We've had enough ranting about electric EVs now, yeah? Let's change subject. For people who don't know, members only.
A vote in the thing, and we'll say, like, do people think EVs are good or shit?
Yeah, I think people should say yes for EV chat and no if they don't want it. Yes means you want EV chat. No, like,
I don't know how to do that. On the chats itself,
that
yeah.
That mod needs to be banned.
Well, no, my cats are all chipped already. I already know about the government thing.
Yeah, the government's got to fine them, aren't they? Does that mean if you buy a car now, you got to report it? Because I know before you didn't have to, did you?
No, I don't know now, but my cats are all chipped. I don't let them out anyway, but that's just in case.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to know if I run down a cat in future, do I have to stop and leave details, or can I just keep going like it could?
I think you get into trouble now.
Well, I personally
I'm not
think
too
it's
sure.
regulation.
But I've got to catch you first, haven't they, Jacker?
Right?
I would say that the concept of saying you need
If it's
to
not
keep a cat,
if it's not an EV, if it's not an EV car, you'll get away, because if it's an EV car, they'll find you down the road, broke down.
The concept of saying you need to chip existing cats is stupid. You should, if you're going to do that, you should just say, okay, all new cats need to be chipped, and you could say regulations too much, but it's a good idea. I think it's probably good, but it should be new.
But
cats.
you can't even.
Cats go miles.
Yeah.
Disappear all the time.
Yeah.
And then you find them at the side of the road. You find them injured. What do? Where a dog, really? Surely.
No, you'd have to take them to a vet, a local vet, and then they would run the scan on them.
A dog doesn't make as much sense because dogs don't generally run as much. Although cats are
no, but people might collect because people. Well, not people, but cats have say they've got more than one owners because the cats pick their own owners.
Yes, they do.
So who says each owner can't then say, "Oh, I'm going to register this cat as mine" and redo the chip?
You can't
because
you can because with a dog you can re-register your dog chips. So why can't you re-register your cat chips?
But in law, it's
because cats.
Know what I mean?
The cats are mongs.
Oh, is that just because they get ran over?
It's relevant. It's like having a glass. This glass is mine. The cat is mine.
Wait till I get hold of you, you pain in the ass.
No, but you understand what I'm saying there, Jack, because cats, people say the cats choose their own owners.
Yes,
but yeah, if the government's going to bring this out now, yeah, fair enough. If your cat has a litter, and that's your litter at the moment, so you got to look after that and chip it. So therefore, you pay out the expense of getting your cats chipped. Then, someone out there, a cat keeps coming in the yard. Oh, it's my cat now. And I've seen this people do this before, claim cats, when people come round saying, "No, that's my cat. What are you doing out, not letting out of your house and this and that now?" Know what I mean? And who says you can't re-chip them? Know what I mean? I think there could be a lot of arguments through that, and people claiming cats that aren't theirs.
Oh, we have mentioned something that happened to us.
Because dogs were slightly different as well, because dogs don't tend to stray away from the owners.
I'll get a beer though. Before
the rules have changed though, because you used to get stray dogs at one point, but
yeah,
but rules come out now.
But the dogs go back to where they're from mostly, where cats just tend to stay where they feel comfy or getting food, or they get a routine and go round and get clever and get a routine of getting fed here, there, and everywhere. And therefore, you get more people trying to claim it's theirs. See, oh yeah, tracking pussy, you can see where it's going. I know a lot of pussies go missing, I believe, and that causes a lot of breakdowns in accidents because they get in the wrong places. Yeah, in the wrong hands. I hope you like that, a bit of entertainment there. Silly dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Matt's going to get a drink, so he's got something to tell us. I probably know what he's going to say, but some control.
True.
I think I know what he's going to say, but it weren't my place to say. But yeah, obviously not. Also, good news. Got my drone going today. Mr. Williams but brought his controller down, said I can try it, and if it works with the drone, I can have it, sort him out some money, so I will do that. I tested it today, charged it up and tested it. It seems okay. So it's on full charge now, so I'm going to test it fully tomorrow. I've not had time over the weekend because my feet's been absolutely hammered. And yeah, like I say, Matt, I was just talking about that control. It's working. So thanks. I'll have to sort you out for that now.
Oh, good. Okay.
When I plugged it in though, it stopped charging for some reason. Thought that's weird. Took it out of the DJI charger, put it in a normal charger, plugged it in, it started charging. I don't know what that was. And then after yours charged, I only took use yours for like 30 seconds to test it, whether I could link it up, and it worked. And then took it down, charged it. And like I say, it went a bit funny on charging, but then I've used the other charger, it's working. So now I've plugged my old charger, my old controller into that charger now, see whether that's done out. But no. What have you done? What drone have you got, Will? It's the Maverick Mini I've got. Yeah. Or the Magic Mini.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The first one.
He flies a magic mushroom.
Yeah, Matt, I think I know what you're going to say before you went to Great Bay, but yours isn't here, so I couldn't mention it or anything like that either. I've got an idea what you're going to say.
Sure, I think it's all right to say. What they're not objecting. Anyway,
no, they're all muted now as well. Yeah.
Anyway, we went to an abandoned building on the weekend and we got arrested. Some of us got away, or somebody got away, and 2 got arrested. And they said to us, "We're going to do you for burglary." And so like, oh, okay. They've kept my Pocket 3 camera, but it didn't have an SD card in it. So yeah.
I don't know.
I wanted that back because it's like, well, what do you want with a camera that's got no fucking SD card in it? It's not evidence, is it?
No, because they're idiots. That's why I told you. They've got a brain cell between them.
So they had you again, banged you up. Yeah, I don't know.
That's why.
Yeah, it was rubbish. But they let us go. They didn't interview us. They fingerprinted me, but they didn't DNA me, which is like, what? Are they forgetting what to do or something? So it's like, that was all a bit weird. And then they said, oh, we're too busy at the moment because we've had a murder, so we haven't got time to interview you. So we'll bail you with no conditions and you can just come back in August. I'm like, August? Fucking hell. Like, so,
yeah.
Actually,
so that's going to drag out a bit then.
Dinkum, yes, I did hide this SD card under my foreskin. And I showed the boys, I said, what's this? And I showed them my foreskin, and it's like a little chip in it. I've got a turbo Terminator dick. So yeah.
Mad.
And when you take me to the vets and you scan me, it stands up.
It's not like yeah. It's not like it's like you got form in the past of doing videos and doing locations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And haven't they worked out yet if you're in an abandoned building and you've got your camera there, you might be filming? How many times is it sort of like erased now? Same situation, and it's still not sunk in.
No, the first thing he said to me is he said, "Oh right, we're probably going to arrest you for trying to steal metal," and I'm like,
"What?"
What with the camera? Yeah,
and then he changed it to burglary. So yeah. We'll have to see what happens with that.
Yeah,
it's fucking stupid.
It's a bloody waste of time and money, to be honest.
Yeah. That's all it is.
It wasn't destroyed by Smeg. It actually worked perfectly fine. And now I've taken the footage. But if police are watching, by the way, I've taken the footage. I've transferred it to the computer. I have stashed it somewhere where you will not see it. So no, you're not having my footage. Fuck you.
Is it up somewhere on second shelf? Where they would never find it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's actually footage of the copper running up to me, like, you know, at the end of it as well. Like, it was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, what the fuck. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just.
Was you inside or outside by that time?
I ran out and there was all these fucking coppers and security guards there at the front of the building. So I was like, oh fuck. So somebody went one way, somebody went the other way, and I went a different way. So we all went 3 different ways.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, was Mick with you that night as well?
No, he went home. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that. I'm glad he went home. But was that the same day then? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It was
the same day he was out with him.
The evening of the day that I met Mick. Yeah. What do you want? I ain't got no more.
The dog's there for food. Give me food.
I've had some of the sausage rolls that they left in the fridge. Jordan and Luke. Yay!
Any excuse.
Sausage rolls. Sausage rolls. Sausage rolls.
Sounds like they got nothing better to do. Yeah, but if they got nothing better to do, they've got a bleeding murder there to solve. You know what I mean? Instead of wasting his time on a couple of YouTubers, get this murder solved.
Do you know what? Right? They never asked me what we were doing. They never spoke to me. They just went, right, we're going to arrest you for suspicion of this. And I was like, I didn't say anything. I thought, well, I'm not going to say nothing because I'm sure the lads won't say anything. So if we all go no comment, it's going to fuck with them. Yeah. Because they can't, their brains can't compute that, you know, because they want you to just fucking go, yes, I'm guilty, and fucking blurt all your fucking, your childhood sexual fucking secrets out, you know, to them. And they're like, you know, when you don't do that, it does not compute, you know, so they fucking, so anyway, yeah, I was going to say no comment throughout, and they were all going to say no comment throughout. And then we'll just present them with a load of fucking evidence if it ever went to court, which it probably won't. Yeah, we just go, well, what about that then? What about that then? What about that then? What about that then? And fucking, and they wouldn't know what to do because we've got video. So, and they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, Daryl. Basically, please don't arrest anyone unless someone confesses or someone grasses someone up or they have free evidence, like you film yourself on dash cam doing something. So yeah, they're probably thinking, oh, this will be easy with the filming themselves robbing. Duh. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't work like that. They've not been taught right. They should learn more about investigation crime and the environment, the actual the world they live in. Not this fake world where it's like the bill. Oh, look, we've got a tip here. Right, let's go and rob let's go and nick Mr. Bloggs here. Know what I mean? None of that. It's not like that bleeding virtual TV. They've got to get real. Know what I mean?
Dinkum says, cops always like to trump up BS charges like vengeancey.
Vagrancy, I think he means.
Vengeancy of burglary. Vengeancy of burglary. So not a normal burglary. It's not a normal burglary where you burgle a house and you steal the stuff, right? What it is, you are vengeful. So you actually really vengefully you steal all the stuff and sell that stuff with great vengeance, right? Yeah, I get you. Yes. Vengeancey.
Yeah.
Just blame the spelling checkers, all right.
How come they turned up when you were there? Because normally they don't turn up when people report things, you know what I mean? Got to be something major before the police come.
Yeah.
Ferrari on the A1, yeah.
What have you got of?
And got done for exactly. He's filmed himself, so the police will love that. And yeah, I mean, not every YouTuber is stupid where they'll go and film if they're going out committing crime, film themselves. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
trespassing is not a crime. What's up, Matt? What has she done, Matt?
No, I poured her a little bit of beer in a cup, and she's just going for it now. Just watching her. I'm like, oh, you want to get pissed. Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. She'll pee all over the place.
Yeah,
She's not careful.
wants anything you've got, she wants it. Get pissed, I want it. I cut my leg off. Yeah, I want that. I want it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Whatever it is you got, you want it. I'll have that. Yeah, I want it.
Jeez. And they say cats want everything. What are you after, you? You can't have the gecko.
Yeah. Brewdog.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brewdog. I've heard of Brewdog. I've
You
heard.
had it now. Oh, she just clawed the cup over like.
Oh, she's starting. Oh, what's that? It's gone in 5. What's gone in 5? Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, 5 minutes left. By the looks of it.
Who has?
End of live stream. Gone in 5.
Oh, yeah, we started late, didn't we? We started late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go to end a bit later.
Oh, I think Volt said he's going live after. He just
No,
said-
it's not members only. Is it not members only live tonight? Or can you
No, it's last week that, and
Nice,
on me-
Scooby.
And last
I fancy
week-
getting some sleep actually.
You weren't.
and last week, that's when I done my little screen when it made it so
Chewy.
small. It made it so small I couldn't even get my live stream going today. It was that small on the screen. It was
Bloody
smaller than a
hell.
postage stamp. I was like, how did I get rid of this?
Oops.
Only you
Yeah.
could cock all that up.
Oh, Volt's
Aye.
going live after. He said. I'm sure he said.
Really?
But
He said he's not going to be a party pooper. And he's going to go live after.
Yeah, take this.
Think about the audience. Well,
Yeah.
think about the viewers. Do you not like the viewers?
I'll sort it out.
Do you hate them all individually or just generally?
No. Hey, we had a police encounter at Rudlow Manor today. I was taking Tony and Carol, and I said, people think I'm taking a piss about how the police, when you come around here, they think they'll suss out where you are. So we went round and we parked up, and then they pulled up, and it was like, told ya, and it was like, so I went, all right, and they were like, yeah, but they
So how
didn't
long
ask
was
us-
there for, do you
they
say?
didn't- We were about half an hour driving around
About
different parts of the
3
base and stuff. And oh boy, we
Well,
had
they're
a
not,
really
friendly.
negative encounter with somebody.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a sec.
Is
But anyway,
that from the
the
front?
police didn't
They're
ask me
saying
who I
they're
was or
probably
what I
when
was
you've been-
doing.
And it's been hitting.
Shut up, you two.
Aha. Yeah,
Go on.
right. They didn't ask us what we were doing or who I was. And I was just like, I said, yeah, just showing him the bunkers. And he just said, are you going to come back later tonight? And I went, no intention. Just showing him around. It's all right. And you're like, okay. It's like he knew who I was. You coming back later? Good. Okay, bye. Have we got anything to worry about tonight now? Are you fucking gonna fuck with us tonight? Or now, Mr. Williams, or not? Yeah.
I want that experience. I just- that experience. You
And
can
what's the other encounter you had there?
Oh, right. This was dodgy. Got this all on film as well. Tony's got the footage. He was filming it. Went to show him the Rudlow Manor house. And I just pulled up to the gates, just going to show them. And the gates opened, automatic gates. And they opened. So I drove up and there was a builder guy there. And I just waved to him like, and I was like, and he came over. And I said, it's all right, mate. I said, we're not stopping. I said, the gate's just open. I was just showing these people the manor house. It's really nice now that you've done the work and you're doing all the stuff, and it's really nice to bring it back to its full sort of thing. He goes, I don't give a fuck what you fucking think. I know who you fucking are. You can fuck right off now before I fucking smash your fucking head in, you little cunt. And I'm like, mate, no need for that. I said, I'm just trying to be polite about the house. I'll put you in the fucking ground, 10 foot fucking down, you prick. Yeah, and it's like fucking whoa, this sort of stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
then his mate comes up and he goes, I know where you live in fucking Devizes. I'm going to come round and smash your fucking house up, you. And it was like, wow. I said, look, boys, why are you being so aggressive? There's no need for this. I said, I've come here just politely. We get people coming all around here all the time because of you and your fucking mates. So I tell you, the next one that fucking comes, I'm going to fucking deck them.
Wow.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no, wait. It can't call it on you because in the TV programs out there explaining what they did.
Yeah, right. And so he said, "Get the fuck out of here now, otherwise I'm gonna fucking." And he got in his JCB with a claw, like all right, he got in that. So I started reversing down the thing, like no, I could have reversed a lot faster, but I was just letting him just get as far as my bonnet. I was just reversing back, like all right.
Yeah.
And then I reversed quickly to activate the gate, and then he came out. And he put the arm out. He was fucking swinging the arm like that. Fucking right next to my car, like fucking swinging the fucking arm around like that. Now, I'm going to report it to the. I'm going to.
I'd have let him hit me.
You should.
I'd have made a point of sitting there and letting him flip the car.
Because he's
just so the police could have come.
Yeah, you should.
And then I thought we're going to die in a place.
You better report it. Fucking
threatening.
Was that security or?
I'd be like, I've got this dash cam.
Yeah.
You have a dash cam, do you not? You have a dash cam.
Was it security that or the owner?
Builders. I
Builders.
said, "Are you the owner?" And he said, "No." I said, "Well, you're the builder. Why are you getting wound up about us being here then? You know, what difference does it make to you? You know, what possible reason could you have to be upset? Like, you know, if you're not the owner, you know, get away from that."
Did you get a dash cam? Have you looked at your dash cam?
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you need to get it off your dash cam before it wipes, and you can fucking give that to the police.
Well, Tony's recorded it. Tony's recorded it anyway. Hang on, I'll go get it now.
Wow.
Hang on. I forgot about that. Shit.
Make sure it doesn't wipe. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You're still a get though.
Aye. Right, on that bombshell. Good night, everybody. Catch you all next week. Bye bye.
Bye.